So let me welcome Noa Arazi, the Queen of Conversion.
Oh my.
Thank you for making it. This is our first episode after the war, and she's come all the way from Jerusalem. So thank you for coming. How are you feeling today?
Wow, I'm so excited being here, especially after this crazy times. So thank God we're back to routine.
Thank God. And we had actually planned to film this before the war, but better late than never.
Yeah, everything has a reason that we're not aware of. So
And divine timing. So here we are.
exactly.
So let's get into the most controversial topics of all time, conversion.
Oh yes.
I have so many questions for you, and I'm sure our audiences who are watching us today have so many questions. So let's dive deep into it. Okay. Are you converted?
The question. So yes, so I will introduce myself a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit about my background. So nice to meet you all. I'm Noa Arazi. I'm fully Israeli. I was born and raised here in Israel, in Tel Aviv actually, originally. And it's funny because I did convert to Judaism, and many people ask me wait, but are you Israeli? So how come you converted to Judaism? And there are many non-Jews here in Israel. So my story is that my father is Jewish Israeli, and my mom, she's French. She was born Catholic, and she never really felt connection to Christianity. And when she was a teenage, so she told her parents that she's no longer going to the church. And later on, she came to volunteer in the kibbutzim in Israel. And back then, my father used to work at something that's called Objectif Kibbutz in France. It was basically like the Jewish agency. So he brought volunteers to the kibbutzim in Israel, and that's how they met. So later on, they got married. She was still Christian. And after a year, so she wanted to convert Orthodox. So she started the process. She learned to do an Orthodox conversion. And I think we also will explain what's the differences between the denominations. But anyway, she studied for an Orthodox conversion. And after she came to the Beit Din, which is the final step of the process. And the rabbis, unfortunately, claimed that they lost her file containing all the information about her. So they sent her from one office to another. They couldn't find this lost file. And then they told her, okay, at least until we will find this file. So my father has to be an observant, and it's something that he didn't want because he was born Jewish and he was pretty secular. So that's why she went to do the Reform conversion.